Yo, what's going on everyone? It's TK and today we're gonna see if the Root Rider strategy is now nerfed. So let's dive into this video and see if there is any difference. Okay, first base we have the double poison triple multi inferno and it's a ring base or a core town hall base, however you want to call it. And these bases tend to be a lot more popular for the Root Rider strategy because they've been defending it quite well. And I'm not taking, guys, the overgrowth spell on this strategy just because I wanted them to be pure Root Riders, see if they are able to go past the tunnel poison, the double poison, the CC, the ricochet cannons, all this stuff, and get out from the other side. Now, my Root Riders are going to this side, of course, so you can see the double multi-inferno placement was in a way to separate our army. This is small little things in base building, guys, which you might not notice when you're doing a spam attack and you suddenly see, oh my god, where's my army? They got separated and now they're demolished. So that's when I'm gonna go with the rage on the top side, make sure I freeze the town hall. I still have the queen alive because she went through ability a while ago, added the champion where the queen couldn't go, and now with the skelly spell and a free spell, there's not much left from the back end itself. So you can already see there is difference between bases and I would say strategies, because if you would have overgrowth the core and go around the entire base, I don't think you could have made it that good to come back and take down the town hall. The core of this base was heavy. Sometimes they made a core that is not as heavy as this one, so the overgrowth spell is nothing like too crazy. You can come back and get all the defenses, but here we got 4 heroes alive, even though we don't have Root Riders. But did you guys notice any difference? Because I don't know. Me personally, I think the strategy is kind of nerfed, of course. Like, it's a lot weaker. You can get defenses now, but yeah, I don't know. Now, this base here is actually one of the bases that I've built. Yes, I've actually built this base from the scratch, and I wanted to bring you guys in YouTube, but unfortunately this video will be scheduled before that because this base didn't do as well for the majority of the time I was using it, and I was like, I don't want to really bring you a very bad base in general. But I built this base and you can see the spring trap, the Teslas and the ricochet cannons. These two sides that I'm entering I've tested before, but with a log launcher this base would have always got tripled. And what was my mentality building a base was that if the attacker, out of 8 defense you have a day, if one of them don't have a log launcher, this base would get a 1-star or a good defense. That's what I was thinking. But with the overgrowth spell, people tend to drop it in the core of this base and keep coming back later for it, and it would just crush it. So I changed the base, but in general you can see we're diving into the core. I'm raging everything up. Queen on one side, king went to the outside. Of course, you add the royal champion in this army super quickly. You don't want to keep her because, well, you're just gonna miss out on extra DPS. And now the rage in the core again. You can see the king on the left and the queen on the right, they alone can get the entire base. It doesn't even matter. Champion alone can get the core. So that's how simple the strategy comes up to. Now, someone is gonna say my base is bad. I know. The base is not godly. It was my first experience to build the base, and it defended me all the way throughout the first week or 10 days of Legends League. I was using this base for a long time and it was defending so good until recently, so I changed it, and some people tend to copy it. So this is how it goes down again. 4 heroes alive, but let's move on. Now we got another ring base with the double poison, and you might be saying, why do I keep bringing ring bases? It's because these are the bases that defend the Root Riders. The base builders are defending and building this type of base for like world's warm-up. They're building something like these, like hard hitting core, which there is double poison and triple ice golem in a lot of the times. So in this army I got a heal spell because of these poison towers. In Legends League I mean, you don't really know what's going on in Legends. Sometimes you might go into double rage, double invis, double poison, but you have to have that heal spell because it can heal you up so nicely. I tend to drop one root rider always with the queen, so she can always kind of hang out around. And look at that fireball, man. I just had it. I don't know why. I was doing another video actually for you guys, and that is gonna be an interesting one coming soon. But freeze on the right, champion getting added on, and here is where, guys, if you lose all the root riders, the rest of this base, the king, champion, and the queen can get. So this is what I don't understand, right? The root riders itself seem to be a decent nerf. They are dead, they're all gone in every single one of our attacks. But the problem is, the base still has a few major defenses, but they cannot defend because the hero equipments are too strong. Something that I always mentioned was that they didn't need to nerf those defenses back in Town Hall 15 if they wanted to add these equipments. There was no need because these equipments are already so strong. And some people tell me like, no, they shouldn't nerf this, they shouldn't nerf that. Like, I'm like, hold on, you need to nerf a hero equipment so the game gets a bit, harder for the majority of attacks. Like, the game won't be as enjoyable if you triple everything and if you get tripled back every time. So that's the thing, that's the mentality a lot of people don't understand. You can do the triples, that's cool. From 5,000 to 5,600 trophies, you're gonna be having a lot of fun, guys. You're gonna be, oh my god, I'm the best player in the world, I'm gonna keep tripling. But then you realize, hold on, why am I not moving from 5.6 to like 5.9 or to like 5.8 if I'm tripling everything? You cannot move forward. This is what I mean, guys. It doesn't matter if the strategy is tripling. Cool, that's fine. But you cannot move forward in Legends. Back in Town Hall 15, if you knew a strategy and if you were practicing good enough in that strategy, you would have gotten to 6,000 and 6,200 without luck. That's the thing I want to mention. Luck has a lot of saying in the current meta. A lot of people get defenses with just lucky things, and that's not how a gaming strategy should be. Simple as that, man. Like, I'm not saying they should nerf everything, they should just throw out the, I don't know, free to play players, or they should do this or they should do that. No, I'm saying the beginning of Town Hall 16, when they nerfed the major defenses down, they shouldn't have done that. They should add those HP or the damage, the DPS back to those defenses. The Monolith, Expo, Scattershot, Infernos, all these Rage Towers. And these just made the game a lot weaker in a lot of aspects. You sometimes don't even see the damage the base has. And look at this. We got 4 or 5 Root Riders, 4 heroes alive, full HP. And what happened? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.